The comfortable career path you've been building, it's dissolving beneath your feet, faster than you realize. The line between safe and vulnerable professions just became dangerously blurred. Let me show you why, and what you must do now. AI is now replacing college professors, not just assisting them, replacing them. Highly educated, skilled professionals with advanced degrees and decades of specialized knowledge are being outperformed by machines. Praxis AI has rolled out AI-powered digital twins of professors that don't just match human teaching capabilities, they're exceeding them. These aren't simplistic chatbots. These are sophisticated digital replicas that understand complex subject matter, recognize student knowledge gaps, and provide personalized instruction 24/7. The results are undeniable and alarming. Schools implementing these AI teaching assistants have documented a full letter-grade improvement in class averages. Students are engaging with AI tutors at a rate of 75%, compared to just 14% with traditional educational support tools. But here's what should terrify you. Students prefer the AI. When given the choice between human professors and AI versions, they're choosing the machines. This isn't theoretical, this isn't speculative, this is happening right now. What happens when your industry gets hit next? The fundamental assumption that has guided career planning for decades, that high-skill, education-intensive jobs were inherently safe from automation, has just been shattered. If professors can be replaced, what job is truly secure? This isn't just about automation replacing repetitive, predictable tasks anymore. We've moved into an entirely new phase where AI is stepping confidently into domains of thinking, teaching, and knowledge work, exactly the areas we were told were uniquely human. Look at the data. Praxis AI didn't just create a marginally effective teaching tool, they've documented a 15 times increase in platform usage across higher education in just months. The technology isn't just working, it's working better than the human alternative it replaces. When professors at institutions like Clemson University implemented their digital twins, they discovered something shocking. Students asked the AI over 2,000 questions per week, questions they never would have brought to office hours or classroom discussions. The AI didn't just match the educational experience, it transformed it entirely. If AI can effectively replace a professor, a job that requires deep subject expertise, communication skills, empathetic understanding of student needs, and years of specialized experience, then what profession can confidently claim immunity? The uncomfortable truth is that AI's advancement isn't linear, it's exponential. The rate of capability growth is accelerating, not plateauing. While you're reading industry reports about what AI might do in 5 years, it's already doing it now, behind closed doors. Education is just the beginning, the canary in the coal mine. The pattern is clear for those paying attention. AI has already started replacing analysts, marketers, financial advisors, and even lawyers. The legal industry, with its emphasis on precedent, research, and precise language, is seeing AI tools that can draft contracts, conduct legal research, and predict case outcomes more efficiently than associates billing $300 per hour. In financial services, AI advisors are making investment decisions and providing portfolio management at a fraction of the cost of human financial professionals, without the emotional biases that plague human decision-making. Marketing departments are implementing AI content creation tools that generate, optimize, and personalize marketing materials across channels, reducing dependence on creative teams and strategists. What's most telling is that companies are quietly integrating these AI assistants, often without public announcements. The work once done by six-figure professionals is increasingly being handled by AI systems that operate 24/7, don't require benefits, and improve with every interaction. Just as students preferred AI tutors to human professors, companies are discovering they don't need expensive human employees when AI alternatives deliver similar or superior results at a fraction of the cost. The economic incentive to replace human labor is simply too powerful to ignore. The pattern is unmistakable and accelerating across industries, but this raises the crucial question: which jobs, if any, are truly safe? There are 3 categories of work that will be the last to be automated, but most people are thinking about this entirely wrong. The conventional wisdom suggests that avoiding technology-adjacent fields is the path to job security. This is dangerously misguided. In fact, the opposite is true. The most resilient careers will be those that most effectively leverage AI while maintaining distinct human advantages. Category 1. AI-augmented roles. These are positions where AI can't fully replace humans but instead supercharges human productivity to unprecedented levels. Consider AI-assisted cybersecurity analysts who use machine learning to identify threat patterns while applying human judgment to novel attack vectors. Or AI-powered medical researchers who can process vast datasets while making intuitive connections between seemingly unrelated findings. Category 2, human-centric work. These positions require deep emotional intelligence, genuine creativity, and trust-based relationships that AI cannot authentically replicate. Leadership roles that inspire and navigate complex human dynamics. Negotiation specialists who read subtle emotional cues and build rapport. Therapists who provide nuanced emotional support through life's challenges. Category 3. AI overwatch and strategy. Perhaps most ironically, some of the most secure jobs will be those directly managing, interpreting, and auditing AI systems. As AI becomes more powerful and ubiquitous, organizations need people who understand both the technical capabilities and the business goals, translating between them and ensuring alignment. This includes AI governance specialists who establish ethical frameworks, prompt engineers who design effective AI interactions, and strategic integrators who determine where and how AI should be deployed within organizations. Scene 2. The question of when, not if. But here's the unsettling reality. Even these categories aren't permanently safe. They simply represent the last positions on the board as AI capabilities continue to advance. The question isn't whether your job will be affected by AI, it's when and how dramatically. And this brings us to the most critical point. How do you position yourself now before it's too late? Most professionals make a catastrophic mistake. They wait too long to adapt. By the time they recognize the threat to their position, the market is already flooded with competitors scrambling for the remaining opportunities. The window for comfortable, controlled transition closes rapidly. AI is advancing so rapidly that even professionals who feel secure today could find themselves functionally obsolete in less than 5 years. The time to act is now, while you still have leverage, resources, and options. Here's the 3-step AI career survival plan that you must implement immediately. Step 1. Identify AI leverage skills. The first strategic imperative is understanding how to work with AI, not against it. This means developing proficiency with AI tools in your domain, learning prompt engineering fundamentals, and understanding how to effectively direct and refine AI outputs. The goal is not to become a technical AI expert, unless that aligns with your career trajectory, but rather to become fluent in AI collaboration, knowing what tasks to delegate to AI, how to evaluate AI-generated work, and how to integrate AI tools into your existing workflow for maximum advantage. Step 2. Develop a hybrid skill set. The most resilient professionals will combine 3 distinct skill domains: technical understanding, strategic thinking, and human-centric capabilities. Technical understanding provides the foundation, knowing enough about AI functionality to leverage it effectively, even if you're not the one building the systems. Strategic thinking allows you to identify where AI creates new opportunities and threats in your industry, positioning yourself at high-value intersection points. Human-centric capabilities, empathy, ethical judgment, creative synthesis, and interpersonal influence provide the competitive advantage that AI cannot replicate. By intentionally developing strength across all 3 domains, you create a skill profile that is inherently more resistant to automation than specializing in just one area. Step 3. Future-proof your position. The final step is strategically repositioning yourself into roles with structural resilience against AI advancement. This often means moving from routine execution to exception handling and judgment calls, from information collection to insight generation and contextualization, from standardized outputs to customized solutions requiring stakeholder trust, from isolated technical work to integrated business technology roles. This repositioning doesn't necessarily require changing employers, but it does demand intentionally shifting your contribution focus and establishing yourself in areas where human judgment, creativity, and interpersonal dynamics remain essential. For those caught in highly vulnerable roles, more dramatic pivots may be necessary, but the earlier you act, the more options you'll have and the less disruption you'll face. Companies aren't waiting for your career adaptation timeline. They're already restructuring their hiring and workforce plans around AI capabilities. Every day, executives are making decisions about which roles to phase out, which to transform, and which to preserve as AI advances. The jobs being eliminated now were considered secure just a few years ago. Middle management, analysis, content creation, customer service, technical writing, coding, roles across the spectrum are being upended faster than most industry forecasts predicted. If you're in a position that can be automated, digitized, or replaced by AI, waiting until layoffs begin is catastrophically too late. By then, you'll be competing with thousands of similarly displaced professionals for a shrinking pool of opportunities. Remember what happened with college professors? An entire profession built on advanced degrees, specialized knowledge, and supposedly irreplaceable human interaction is now being augmented and, in some cases, replaced by digital twins. AI isn't just replacing teachers. It's coming for everything that follows predictable patterns and produces standardized outputs. The hard truth is that the timeline for AI disruption in your industry is likely much shorter than you've been led to believe. The public projections are consistently too conservative, too slow, and too optimistic about human job preservation. Don't just watch this happen, get ahead of it. The professionals who act now, while the transition is still in its early phases, will secure the most advantageous positions in the AI-transformed economy. You need to learn the exact AI-proof skills that will keep you employed and in demand as this revolution accelerates. You need a strategic framework for evaluating your current position's vulnerability and a step-by-step implementation plan for pivoting before the window closes. Your next step? Begin your adaptation strategy now, while you still have time and leverage. The choice is stark but simple. Proactively transform your career on your terms, or reactively scramble for remaining opportunities when AI has already claimed your role. In our next video, we'll break down the 5 critical skills that separate the AI-resistant professionals from those being rapidly displaced. Subscribe now and activate notifications to ensure you don't miss this essential guidance. Your career survival in the AI age depends on the actions you take today, not tomorrow.